The death toll from the devastating wildfires in Hawaii is likely to rise significantly, according to officials on the islands. At least 96 people are known to have died, but hundreds are still missing on the island of Maui. Those who survived are turning their thoughts to how to rebuild the historic tourist town of Lahaina, which was razed to the ground. Work that it's estimated could cost more than $5 billion. Sophie Long has been speaking to a congregation whose church was destroyed in the wildfires.
The fire left more than a city devastated and charred black buildings behind. Questions hover above the emptiness. How can you rebuild from this? What will exist here in the future? A now churchless congregation gathers at a coffee shop to share their pain.
One of the police officers sent me the pictures. It used to be my house. I wept. The weeping is not a lack of faith. Thank God that He gave us tears.
There are so many questions that remain without answers. Why did one survive to sit in a makeshift church when their neighbour didn't? What will become of their community so crippled by a loss that's still being counted?
I don't think it'll ever be the same. I hope it'll be better. Yeah. So that's my prayer, and I believe that. I think one day, it can be an even better Lahaina than it was. Hopefully, that's what I hope, at least. Yeah.
How do they explain to those too young to understand what their parents can't comprehend?
Children live in the moment most when they're young, and so you may have to explain it more than once with them. But just all you can do is just be straightforward and tell them that the fire took the house. And the terrible thing is that it's going to be hard, because the next fire, the next time they hear fire, that fear is going to come back.
We actually had one lady beating on our window, "Save me, save me."
These people may have lost their homes, but they haven't lost their hope.
We're going to build ourselves up, we're going to shake ourselves up, and we're going to keep going forward. We're not broken. The place might be for now, but it won't stay that way.
And even the elderly with other places they could go will stay and rebuild.
Family on the mainland are trying to get me to move back. And my son told my daughter, he said, "You don't get it. Dad's going to die there." Because that's his home. It's our home. But we'll come back. We'll survive. We'll get through this.
They'll tell their children that there has been mass death and destruction, but out of it came heroes and hope. Sophie Long, BBC News, Maui.